guys, if you are watching this video, then you are one of my favorite persons in the world. Thank you so much for taking just a minute to not only check out this week's update, but also to show just a genuine interest in what goes on in the life and the heart of our student ministry. And that's why you are some of my favorite people in the world. So thank you for coming to this week's update. I'll try to keep it short and brief as much as I can, but there is a lot that's coming up. School's getting ready to get started, and I know the students don't look forward to that, but I do. For a lot of different reasons. It gives us an opportunity to transition in new 7th graders, to lovingly send out our graduated seniors, but then also we start promotion for things like Fall Prayer Retreat, Crossroads Winter Conference. There's a lot that's going on this fall that we look forward to year in and year out. So for this week specifically, Wednesday night, we're continuing our study in the book of Hosea. We're in chapter 11, and this is a really unique chapter because it seems like for the last 6 weeks, all we've talked about is God telling Israel that they're going to be destroyed. They're going to be destroyed. Why did they rebel? Why didn't they turn back to Him? This week, we're going to be asking the question, what is God doing in the middle of our rebellion, in the middle of our disobedience? How is He responding to that? Does He turn a blind eye? Does He turn His back? Does He get angry? Does He draw us back? What does He do? And so that's going to be a really powerful time as we talk about the love that God has for us, like a father has for his son, or for like a mother has for her child. And so it's going to be a really, really good passage just to dig into together as a fellowship. But also this Sunday, we're continuing our studies in the Gospel Project. And so that's our 3-year scope through the scriptures chronologically. And so if your child's not been a part of that study, then these next 2 months, August and September, are a real natural transition point for them, because we're going to be finishing up this Gospel Project set, and we're going to be starting the next set in September. And so if they're not a part of that, then we would highly encourage that they find a place, and they can find a place at 8, 9:30, or 11. There's something for everybody here at Coral Hill where you can come and worship and serve as well as be invested into. And so we really want that to become a staple and an identity of who we are, because we're all about making disciples, whether it's at the student ministry level, the church level. That's who we are. It's what we do. So with that being said, this next month and a half, there's a lot of transitions going on. So I want to make sure I say out loud what those are so that you're aware of our schedule moving forward. On Wednesday nights, our new 7th graders will join us on August 15th. That's the first night of Teen Kid, and that's what we are recognizing as the first night of all the transitions taking place. So on a Wednesday night, the upcoming 7th graders can join us on August 15th. They will go through 3 weeks of transition where they'll join us for worship, but then they'll go down to the main building for a Bible study time with some of our DMI students and some of our mentors. But they won't transition on Sundays until September 2nd. The reason for this is actually quite simple. The Wednesday night transition follows the school calendar. The Sunday morning transition follows our church calendar. And that's just kind of the way we've handled it for the last several years. So if you have any questions about that, please see me. But like I said, the Sunday morning transitions where our 9th graders will transition up, our 10th graders will transition up to the pavilion at 9:30. That won't take place till September 2nd. Same with our 7th graders coming in. That won't take place until September 2nd. So I wanted to make sure I communicated those two particular areas so that you're aware. The only other things that I want to make you aware of is Fall Prayer Retreat registration and Crossroads Winter Conference registration. If a student wants to go to Fall Prayer Retreat, they can register online. They can go to coralhillbaptist.com/events. They can also go to coralhillbaptist.com/FPR. And basically, and if you need any of that, I can get that to you. I'll also try to tag that with these videos. But Fall Prayer Retreat is October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. It's $75 a student. And the way that we're handling that this year is we're doing an early bird registration and then a general registration. We're trying to secure our slots earlier, so we're encouraging students to sign up earlier. And so our Fall Prayer Retreat is the longest standing thing that we do here in the student ministry. This is our 16th year of it. We're going to be going to the Red River Gorge, and it's going to be 3 days of just getting out into God's creation and spending time teaching them not only how to pray, but how to pray for themselves, but also how to pray for other people. And so we'll have what's called concerts of prayer, where they'll be able to pray, have times of confession, but also times of intercession, praying for others. And so it's one of the best things that we do. If you've got a child that's new to the ministry, this is the best way for them to get involved immediately, and they'll develop friendships and relationships with people that will continue on and just build memories and things like that. So we're really looking forward to that. Crossroads Winter Conference registration is open. Now that's not till January, but the reason we open that up now is because we're booking lodging, we're booking the conference, and so that kind of stuff sells out. It's in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and it's $280 a person. We have an information sheet that we have been handing out, so if you need that, we can get that to you. That basically explains what it is, the dates, the times, how much they have to pay the church, how much they have to bring themselves. We have all that laid out for you guys, but the reason that we're making you aware of this now is we have a very limited amount of spots that we can make available. So student slots, there's only 16 that's available to be able to participate in Crossroads. So it's a first come, first serve type of situation. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me or Wes Shipley. He's our point man with that particular event. And so either one of us will be able to answer a question that you might have. But ultimately, he's the one that you'll want to get registration payments to and things like that. So that's all I've got for this particular week. Yes, sorry, my battery died on my camera. But the only other thing I really wanted to mention is if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. You can do that either by phone, like calling the church office, my cell phone, emailing me. You can get that on the website. Anything like that, please feel free to contact me and ask any questions. I'm here to serve. I'm here to help. And so with that being said, I hope you guys have a great week in the Lord, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. God bless.